Okay, I've put the design on there, the bas relief design, and begun to shade. And I'm shading just on the inside of these lines and just on the outside of these lines. I've got extender on, and I'm kind of going all the way across on just the one side. Because if I try to get both sides in this small space at the same time, then they're just going to wipe each other out. Okay. Now I'm going to come back and try to get this side. You can see a really good picture in picture 25 of your shadows. Okay. Be sure to get in that little tiny space in between. Okay, now I'm going to wipe out my brush. And I'm going to side load with the light glass mix now. Just put a little bit on. Put a little bit on. So, I'm going to try and do this without getting in your way. I'm going to pull way back on the brush so that I can get out of your way, but also so that I have a light touch. And I've already messed up. Okay, and keep your mop handy. Use these first lines. Don't want too heavy and don't want too wide. And again, I'm just doing one side at a time all the way across. Okay. Soften where you need to. Now some of my shading has gone out of here, so it's going to be a back and forth thing, so I'm going to come back and put some of that shading back in. Okay, I rinsed my brush and put it in extender again. I'm going to side load again. I'm trying to get just a tiny little bit on there. It might be too much on that side anyway. Blend it on your palette. And go back here to the one I started with. This is difficult for me to do this without holding it up close to me. And I find it helpful to not reload my brush, because these need to be thin lines anyway. But I do need to go back to it and reshape my brush. Okay, I want to reestablish my darks in there because I kind of lost them. So I'm going to reload in the dark glass again. Blend it. Then I'm going to come back in here and put that back in. Now I'm thinking that I'm going to have to reload for each time, because when I put it in there it picks up the light with it, and then when I go to the next area, then I don't have as dark a shade as I need. Okay. Okay, I like that. It looks looking better having the dark back in. Okay, now we need to mix the light water with my value 7 or 8 gray. So this is 7 and 8, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start out with the 7, just barely side load it, and then I'm going to stick it in to the light water. Light glass, I'm sorry, and then blend it together on my palette. And I'm going to bring up the highlights right in here. Okay. I'm going to smooth those out with my mop. Isn't this cool how it looks like glass? Heavy glass.